Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are in the world. This is Lady Sith 77. I am actually going to start doing what I call a weight loss vlog. Um, no one, some of you do know me, some of my viewers do know me in person. But for those that do not, I embarked about a month ago. Actually, it was a month today on living a healthier lifestyle. Prior to that, my diet was not very good. I have my job, I work many hours, and it's a pretty sedentary job, and I'm pretty much tied to my my cubicle and my computer and my multiple monitors and my phone, and it's sometimes very difficult to even get up to go to the bathroom because it's my job keeps me busy and I'm on a national team. So I can't say what company that I work for, because of for numerous reasons, but mainly for security reasons and safety reasons and whatnot. But it does keep me very busy and whatnot. So, but anyhow, so I had a very bad diet, as many Americans do, and I had didn't watch my calorie intake, didn't watch my carbs or fat intake or anything like that. And, my being almost 41 years old, and I just grew tired of not feeling well. And I also was a little over a year ago was diagnosed with a mild form of rheumatoid arthritis. So I've been having a lot of issues with my joints, and not just because of the RA, but because of the extra weight that I carry. My top weight used, I'm sorry, my top height used to be 5'9", and I've lost over an inch of height due to joint issues, spinal issues, and whatnot. So decided it's time to take a hold of it. I'm at the crossroads of my life, and figured that hey, there's a lot of things I want to do with my life. I want to do. I've done a significant amount of traveling within the states. I have done some foreign travel. One of my favorite places to have gone to is South Korea. I really want to go to Europe. Scotland, I want to hit Scotland, Ireland, Spain. I mean, there are just a lot of places that I want to go to. But I would like to do it, as a healthy individual, and not as someone that's going to be struggling to breathe or climb, some hill or something. So what I did is I embarked on a journey, and I don't refer to it as a diet. It's more of a lifestyle change. And essentially, what I do is monitor the amount of calories and carbs. And in the month's time, I've had a 12-pound loss, which is pretty significant for me and someone of my size. Now, I'm not terribly heavy, and I can still move around and jog and whatnot. But still, it's I still have weight to lose. But I'm really excited about it. For the first, I would say, 20 years of my life, I was either average weight or athletic weight. I was involved in basketball and whatnot in excuse me, in junior high, high school. I played intramurals in college, and then in post grad school, I did play in basketball team as well. So, but yeah, it's I was very active at that time, and it wasn't until I would probably say my mid 20s where I started really gaining weight. My top weight was actually, around 400 pounds. And I'm obviously not 400 pounds now, but I'm about a little over 100 pounds, uh, than my top weight. So I've lost a significant amount of weight since my top weight, but I had kind of stopped after I lost 100 pounds, and I maintained, more or less have maintained that weight, and then I would kind of seesaw back and forth. And then my once I started the job that I'm in right now, It's I've been with the company over almost 7.5 years, and but the I was promoted to the current position that I work now. It's an analyst position. Again, I'm not going to tell you what type of analyst I am, but you know, but that started. I got promoted in October, and like I said, it pretty much ties me to my computer, my phone, and whatnot. And as an analyst, I mean, it's a very sedentary job. So occasionally, when I would get these troubleshooting calls or whatnot, I would actually stand up at my desk and try to move around as much as I could, and then on my breaks I would just walk around the building and whatnot. So but yeah, I just started eating really bad again last year, and it's a very stressful job. And so I figured, you know what, I need to do something about it. And with the whole RA issue, and it caught up with me. So finally I thought, you know what, let's do something about it. So I embarked on this journey a month ago to the date. And like I said, I've lost 12 pounds so far. I try to be as active as I can. I exercise 3 to 4 times a week. Right now, I'm just doing cardio. I can't lift. I have several herniated discs in my neck, and which occasionally they do cause cervical vertigo. And let me tell you, if you ever have vertigo, it's horrible. And especially cervical vertigo, because that can last anywhere between several hours to even I think one episode I had, it lasted about 5 hours. It was just horrible. So, and it's a very difficult symptom to treat when you have neck problems, as I do. And I've already been recommended to have a cervical fusion, but right now is just not the good time in my life to do that. But I wanted to share that with you guys because I know that being obese, being large is such a stigma nowadays, and people are very visually oriented, and they're very focused on what other people are doing, and it's just kind of the culture right now to hate. And and I can tell you, in dating certain people, in my past, it was always such a factor with these guys that I would date. And so finally, it's just right now, it's just about me and concentrating on making myself healthier, making my body healthier so that I can do the things that I want to do in the future. So I want to share my story with you all, because there may be someone out there that is in the same position that I was, and or is, and perhaps we can support one another. So I'm always here to listen. I'll also post my email in the description. Should you ever have any questions, maybe you have questions about what I eat, or what do I do? Maybe we can exchange ideas or whatnot. So because it is my hope again to be healthy. And like I said, I'm at a crossroads in my life. I'm 40 years old, and there's a lot of things I want to do. And you know so that's that. But anyhow, and hopefully, when I reach my goal, I want to treat myself to a trip to Scotland and kind of visit and do all these wonderful things there. So I want to take you guys with me, so that way you can see you know see me along the journey, because it's sometimes it's rough, it's not easy. You get cravings for food and whatnot. And especially, like I said, I have a very high stress job that sometimes I just I don't want to go home and cook and meal prep and do that. And I just have to force myself, like, hey, you got to do it, you got to do it. And so this is sort of, I guess you could say, therapeutic for me, but also therapeutic for anyone else that may be going through the same thing that I am. And and people are mean nowadays. So I've learned over my almost 41 years of life that to develop a tough skin, And frankly, like I said, crossroads in my life, I just frankly don't care anymore what people think of me, because if someone thinks ill of me, it's more of a reflection of them rather than me. And I treat everyone, I don't care who you are, where you come from, what color you are, or who you pray to, or if you do. I treat everyone with respect, unless they disrespect me, of course. And even if then, I generally, if someone's disrespectful, I just ignore them, or just, it's, go about my merry way, and hey, feel sorry for them. So, but anyhow, I wanted to share that with you all. I'll be doing vlogs from time to time, and kind of talking about how I'm doing, how my weight loss is going, and whatnot. So I hope this helps someone. So please, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. If you don't feel comfortable asking on comments, you could always message me on YouTube, or you could email me at ladysith712@gmail.com, and I'll include it in the description. As always, subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell. So you guys take care and have a wonderful evening.